We're live on
We're live
both.
on YouTube and Facebook.
Wow.
I don't know about you, but the camera sucks on this phone.
Yeah, it does.
It do. Let's see.
Is that better?
Oh, that's better, isn't it?
There we
Still,
go.
still
Ours is
sucks
more
though.
better.
Yeah,
We have one on Facebook.
the iPhone's better. Yeah. Let's see if I can do chats. Live chat. There we go. Okay. Chat on YouTube.
We got 5.
Cool. So what's going on, guys? Got nobody on YouTube. Got 6 people on Facebook. We're going to try this because I haven't been live on YouTube in a while.
This is weird. I see myself twice.
2 times.
What up, Steve?
What's up? What's going on? That's YouTube side. So don't get confused if I'm answering comments because it's going to be either on YouTube or Facebook or whatever. Let's do them both. Let's put them both back here. Like so.
Right next to each other?
Yeah. There we go.
There.
How's that? We should pull up the Facebook on your phone because this isn't showing us all messages. What's going on, John? So we got some people popping in. That's cool.
Here we go.
Live. Two lives at once. We can do her both. Sounds good, and we'll have to keep up with this somehow. So how's everybody doing on Sunday? We was camping. It started pouring down rain. So we said, heck with it, we're going home. So we came home. On the bright side, though, I broke both golf carts.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Literally. About 3 minutes apart. Yeah. Hers, it just stopped moving on us. I was driving it in the trails, and it just quit moving. And so Ronnie was trying to tow me back with the jacked up golf cart that we built, and the spline stripped out on the rear end. So when in doubt, get the welder out. Right?
I guess.
Yeah. Good afternoon. We see you. Hello to you and the missus. Thank you. Thank you for popping in. Good afternoon, Rick. What's over here? Happy 2nd of July. Did you get the golf cart going? No, so I ordered a solenoid to try that. So I'm no golf cart mechanic. You know, if it was gas, yeah, I'd have it going. It's electric. I don't know. Like, I know a little bit, enough to be dangerous. But if I can't get it going with the solenoid, I'm putting a new motor in it. I'm putting a new motor controller in it. I'm gonna rewire the whole thing, and I'm gonna lift it, and I'm gonna put the C-Force 600 wheels and tires under it, because it won't take much to lift it at all. A little bit of welding and she'll go. So that's what I'm gonna do. It'd be easy as heck. So if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna put a high torque motor in it, which we're gonna lose speed, but going with a bigger tire, we'll probably keep that speed around the same. If I can keep 15 mile an hour, I'm good. It does 25 now. We may have burnt out the motor in it because of what we do with it, but I don't know because the solenoid don't click when you hit the gas. Have a great holiday, you too. That's awesome. Hopefully, all your... I don't know what he meant by that. Hello from Ohio. Hi, Eric. Hope you guys are having a great day. We are, other than the rain at camp. Camper's like 15 minutes away. It's raining like a dog over there, and it's sunny here. Wolford, hello from Wales, UK. Hello. Hello from East Texas. I had a question about my bed rattling. Something awful in high gear, U-Force. Does your... Yes. So you gotta adjust, you can adjust the little pegs under it. It'll kind of quiet it down.
Yeah, obviously, I hope it all works out in your favor.
Yes, yes.
We got stars, too.
Oh, yeah, thank you for the stars. So on the Facebook side, the stars, I guess we get paid somehow with those. I have yet to know if I got paid or not. But I'm sure we do. And I know they asked me for my bank account information, so I'm sure they put it in there. I just don't ever look. So the stars do help do what we do. And on the YouTube side, you can do kind of the same thing. It's similar. Super chats. So those help. Not required, but those do help. Electric power carts. So Jeffrey, I have a love-hate relationship with those. So I'm a pro gas guy, but at the end of the day, the electric gonna spank the gas's ass. So they have their ups and they have their downs. Yeah, you can go farther on gas than you can on electric, but I feel like electric I can do more because it's got more torque. And to make my electric cart faster, it cost me $20. To make a gas golf cart go faster, it costs lots of money. Thank you. That's what we thought. I appreciate the vids you guys do. Thank you. Appreciate ya.
We got more stars over there on the Facebook side.
I see that. Thank you, Robbie. Appreciate that. Appreciate the stars, guys. Not needed, but they help.
Yep.
Everything helps. I forgot my vape, didn't I? Oh, no.
Got it in your pocket.
I can't start the lives without the inhaler. They are... Hold on. I gotta get rid of this arrow. They are good for hunting, though. Oh, yeah. If you get it rigged up and set up and you're not going far. Yeah, they're quiet. You can sneak up on people for sure. What's your thoughts on custom tunes on U-Force 1000 in your clutch kit? So, I was recommending Power Tune for the tunes because he did us a solid on ours, but he changed the tune and now a lot of people are having issues with it. So I'm no longer recommending him at this point in time. He's a good dude, but he's got some issues he's got to get fixed before I can continue to recommend him. And at this point in time, there is no tune out there that I would recommend. The clutch kit, yeah, the clutch kit will definitely help and give you more performance, also make it smoother. It just depends upon what size tires you have and what all you're wanting to do. The clutch kit will definitely be the best bang for your dollar because you're going to get more. If he gets some tunes squared away, then that also is awesome. But I don't know what he's doing. I tried to have a conversation with him and it didn't work, so I'm not recommending it. And it's only because of, I don't know. I've had probably 30 people message me or so somewhere in there with issues, minor issues, but they're still issues nonetheless, and he needs to fix them. But nobody listens to me, and I don't make money sending people to him, so I don't really care. You know what I mean? You're welcome. But I will keep in contact with him. I know a guy right now that's got some issues with his ECU tune, and he sent it out to him 3 times, and it's still messed up. So he's going to bring his machine here, and we're going to make sure it is or isn't the tune. We're going to swap our ECU into his buggy, and we're going to see.
Yep.
So I told him, I said, I'll help you out free. Not going to charge you nothing. I just like to, help him get back on the road because he claims that he lost like 1,500 RPM with the tune. Thanks for all your help with our machines. It's appreciated. No problem at all. Thank you. Ray has had mine 3 weeks now. Yeah, Ray is slow, and that's why I don't recommend him much, because his customer service, it just sucks. Other than that, he does have good stuff, but yeah, it takes forever. They're good for hunting though, yeah. Cfmotos are the China Can-Am. I think Can-Am is the China Cfmoto, to be honest with you. Because they all share a lot of the same parts.
Here's your Facebook side.
But if you just came here to start stuff, you're on the wrong channel, because I give it right fucking back. Just saying.
Oh, jeez.
What? How is Can-Am cams coming along? So I haven't messed with them yet. We're got some things that we're doing that you guys will know about later. Coming up pretty quick. So I don't have time to put them in. I wanted to put them in before we do what we got to do. But I didn't want to put them in and then it not run right and need adjusted in the ECU and me not have the equipment to do it yet. and we have to tear them back out, put the stock ones back in, retime it just to be able to ride it. So it's going to wait
till we come back.
And then I'm trying to figure out what all programs I need. I already have one of the programs where I can modify the file. I just got to get the file from the ECU off of it, which is the hard part with that particular ECU. I can do it all day long with my 800 and a few other Cfmotos, but that Bosch 6.0 ECU, you got to have a specific program, and they're quite expensive, and it's gonna come as it comes.
You got more comments on that
YouTube
this one? Yeah, I don't know who.
I disagree. Can-Am equals trash. I agree 100%. Can-Am. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Can-Am. And most people, if you watch my videos, you'll know that I can afford 20 Can-Ams, okay? I don't want them.
You just choose not to get them.
There's a reason I don't want them. Just like people ask me, Redneck, why don't you have a 950? Those of you who have followed me know exactly why I don't have a 950. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. If I don't like it, it ain't going to be in my garage. I'm not buying it just to do content on. I don't do that. It ain't about the money to me. I could buy a 950 and I could do all kinds of things, make a ton of videos and make some money with it. It ain't about the money. I want to buy stuff that I want to have fun with. And I don't like the 950. I don't like Can-Ams. I really don't like Polaris. Yep. Honda would be one that would be in my garage, but I don't have room. So I am super happy with the clutch kit and Helix I bought from you. Really woke up the C-Force 800XC. Thanks for all your help. Not many companies you call and get the answers you want. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you. Absolutely. We try and help everybody. Doing
somebody
great.
Did it already.
Message redacted.
Good.
Oh, he must have took. I don't know, or
somebody
YouTube's getting
did it or something.
I have people that help.
Oh, okay.
I've owned several, but my Cfmoto has been the most enjoyable, less hassle. I agree there. Me too. I got Kawasaki. Kawasaki's a great unit. KMT is the best dirt bike in the market. Cfmoto build the motors. So KTM, and no, Cfmoto does not build their motors. That's just misconception that people think. So KTM and Cfmoto have a joint venture only on the motorcycles, not anything else. Yeah, why you don't want a Can-Am? Just wondering. Because one, they cost too much money. Two, the build quality just isn't there. Three, they break a lot more than my Cfmotos do. I mean, the list goes on and on. I mean, it's no reason not to own one. If you want one, go get it. It just ain't gonna be in my garage. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. To each his own,
I own
right?
Kawasaki and Cfmoto now. Probably all I'll buy from now on. No doubt. Kawasaki and Cfmoto.
Yep.
Let's see.
You got a bunch of...
I got a ton. I got a ton.
Too.
Yeah. It's hard to keep up with, too. Especially with YouTube. YouTube's kicking ass right now.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for all your help with our machines. It's appreciated. Anything new for the 950HO? Nothing yet. How is the Can-Am cams coming? We answered that. You rather have a 950 over a Can-Am? No, I'd rather not have either. Neither. What's the status on the cams for the C-Force? We just talked about that. Honda are for grandmas. They are, but Honda is good, you know. Got my clutch kit the other day. Can't wait to put them in. Quick delivery. Thanks, bud. Top my 600 at 60 before the clutch. Can't wait to test. Heck yes, you'll love it. Need some doors for the XL. Where can I get them? Your dealer has them. We just imported some from Canada, but it took 6 months, and now the dealers here have them, so you can get them. How are you guys doing? We're doing pretty good, Robert.
We're doing good.
Everyone likes different things. I like my 950. Absolutely. Hey. And that's why we're not here knocking people's teeth in because they chose this or chose that. It's just, you like what you like. I like what I like. He likes what he likes. And I like what I like, and that's why it's in my garage.
Hey, that's like we have all of our own different opinions.
Yep.
Like the cars.
My followers know I don't like the 950. My followers know I don't like Can-Ams. My followers know I don't like Polaris.
Yeah.
My followers know, I'm talking people that's followed me for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
They know I like Honda, Kawasaki, Yamaha,
Yep.
Cfmoto. But honestly, I have a Yamaha in my garage. I have a Honda in my garage. I have a Chinese knockoff dirt bike in there, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I had a Kawasaki in there, which my Kawasaki was made by Cfmoto.
We had different things.
All my life, I've had different brands and makes and models of dirt bikes, 3-wheelers, 4-wheelers, the whole 9 yards. Growing up, I've had almost every brand, or have had every brand aside from the Chinese, pit bikes and stuff. The Brute Force 650 is exactly what it says. Brute! Badass. Have you ever had to take a front diff off a Can-Am Commander? The engineers made... Yeah, it's a pain. Yeah, it sucks. Just like the Polaris front diff. It's all plastic parts inside there. Raining it's raining at our camp 15 minutes away, but it's nice here.
It's beautiful here.
So we came home. We're going to go back out tomorrow, though. Happy holiday from Arizona. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your thoughts of the Gen 2 950. Tell them your thoughts.
It's an upgrade.
It's
total upgrade.
It's coming to an R.N.G garage near you.
Yes. I want one.
Yep, soon. We're going to get it next year, though.
Yep.
We're waiting on the prices to come down, which they will at the end of the season. I've had my clutch kit in for a couple of weeks now. Love that it got rid of the herky jerk. Absolutely it does. What do you recommend for the first mods of the 1K Overland? Definitely wrap the exhaust and get rid of the...
hot.
Yeah, it's too hot. Get rid of the catalytic converter. Wrap the exhaust. I chose to put dual exhaust on mine, and I wrapped them, and oh my gosh. I went riding for hours and hours and hours and hours the other day by myself, and never once got hot, warm, nothing.
When we first got it, it was literally
when
like
we first got it, I rode it
minutes
for 5 minutes and took it back to camp and parked it and didn't touch it for the rest of the time we were there.
Yep.
When I first got it, Current RV put like 3 miles on it. When we left, it had 6 miles. And that was because I drove it for about a mile, and then a friend of mine drove it and said, hell with this.
I drove it too.
Yeah, I was going to sell it, but I was like, you know what? I think I can fix that.
Mm-hmm.
And I did. I put duals on it, got rid of that catalytic converter. Got a Honda quad now. It's slow, but it got plenty of pulling power. Oh, absolutely. Honda's reliable for sure. Because of 100 max, planning on picking up one a few weeks. I don't know. If you want to overpay and get junk, good for you, but anyone who does their research, Cfmoto is up and coming. People can't stop talking. Absolutely, 100%. And you know what? To be completely transparent and honest with you guys, there was a time where Cfmoto was garbage. They were junk. They did produce Teo's quality stuff. But they haven't in about the last 8 years. They've been coming up. And that's kudos to them. But yes, at one point in time, they did sell garbage. And I think that's where they get the bad rap. Right there.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'd never seen a Cfmoto until 2017. So, they weren't around here. Happy 4th of July, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
We need rain. Yeah, we need the rain here too, honestly, but it just sucks. Still have my Brute 650 since 08 bulletproof machine. Hell yeah. Any chance clutch kit be sent out soon? As soon as we get parts in, buddy.
Get 'em.
Some stuff is on the way. Some stuff is here, and we're waiting on some stuff.
Yep.
What's your opinion on the Cfmoto 950 trail? Asking because it's 50-inch wide. So, we don't recommend any trail models here. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to be straight up, blunt, honest with you. 50 inch is too narrow for a side-by-side. It makes it really top-heavy and dangerous to drive.
That was like my trail.
They ride like a frickin' brick. So, forget about any suspension. Because they ride rough. That's about it, really. That's about it. She had a trail. I'll get to these guys. She had a trail model, and I flipped it 5 times. Like, easy. Just
It's so tricky.
Not even trying. Just pop over on its side a few times. And I turned it into a 60-inch model.
Awesome. Much better.
Much
Much better. It was a lot of work he had to do, but it was well
So
worth
I'm
it.
missing these guys.
Yes, you got a lot on there.
Oh, boy.
We got to get caught up on this side, guys.
Let's
I don't
see.
even know where you're even at.
My two biggest complaints with my 600 is the shocks are shit and the seat comfort sucks. So I'm assuming you have a 1-up Cfmoto because the Touring, it's so different than the 1-up. Do you know anything about a sport 4-seater? Yeah, Cfmoto's got one coming, I believe, on 2024. It's coming. Rumor has it you can put gas shocks from 800 on the 600. Ain't truth? Probably, you probably could, but it's not going to do you any good. We are a good time last night. I had fun driving that monster Razor, but I was glad to have my Cfmoto shirt on to remind me about no doubt, no doubt. What's up, man? Thanks for the call back. I took out the clutch bearing. It was all in a little crooked. Now she's all heck yes.
Good.
See,
Good.
I figured that's what it was.
Yep, that's good.
Yep, good deal. Glad you got it. Can't wait to get to the 950 Sport. Yeah, we want it. It's just I bought enough machines this year.
Gotta wait.
I gotta wait. So, because as you guys know, me buying these machines are a business expense, so they become a business asset.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to buy too much in 1 year. I gotta save some for the following year. So we bought our fair share this year. Next year I'll buy 4 more. You know what I'm saying?
We don't have enough room for 4
But I'm
more,
gonna buy them.
guys.
I'm gonna buy them. I'm gonna put me a freaking. You ever see Jay Leno's garage? Well, it's gonna be R.N.G. Leno around here with the Cfmoto. Because I won't sell them. I won't sell them. We sold her one.
Very, very much so regret it.
Yeah, we do. So we decided we're not selling anymore. We're
No.
keeping them.
Oh, that was awful.
We're gonna keep them. We'll pass them down to our kids, grandkids. Yeah. When I'm done
We'll
tearing
hold
them
on
up.
to them because they're not going anywhere.
No.
We're done with that.
Can you be my daddy and buy me a side by side? Right?
Oh, you got a lot over there.
I picked up a clean 2000 Honda Foreman 400 full-time 4-wheel. Hell yeah. Thank you. Trails look weird too. Too narrow.
They're narrow.
They do. Yeah, they're just not safe. Give me something positive about a 950 HOEX. I have a 2023. Give you something positive. It comes with 29-inch tires. Glad you still doing this. Whoever runs your website, return my email in minutes. Me. That's me. When you email, that's me. On a Sunday, definitely will be return customer. So excited to try out your clutch kit and to order more things from you guys. I have heard so many good things about you guys. That's we try to take care of the customers and community. Now, guys, a lot of you don't know. Some of you do know. When you email, that's me. When you message on Facebook, that's me.
Mm-hmm.
When you call, it's her or Tanya.
Yep.
I stepped away from the phone. I cannot do it all. So I quit with the phone. Now, if it's somebody that really needs something that they can't help with, they will write me a note and I will call them back whenever I have time. Or if it's something that really, really needs me, like right now, I'll help. But for the most part, our phone calls are usually just dumb little questions, you know, that these ladies can answer, most of them. And if not, I'm usually right there or something, or they'll text me and say, quick, you know, and I'll be able to answer them. So I did have to step away from the phone calls. It's hard to get me on the phone. I almost refuse to talk on the phone. So if you got me on the phone, feel really, really lucky and privileged.
Yeah.
Because I really don't want to be on the phone. Not after I deal with hundreds of messages every day, not to mention the comments on the YouTube. And I edit all my videos and I film all my videos. And I do the website. The website design is all me. I do that. I try to work on that every couple of weeks and make little changes and add products. I have products here stacked up that I haven't even got on the website because I haven't had time.
Yep.
So it's a lot of work, but we're looking for a building and we're not looking to settle for a building. We're going to find something that suits us and works, and we're going to go with that.
Yep.
Uh, it will be perfect for picking up rocks in the spring before planning trail riding. Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
This is annoying. This little arrow here.
Yeah, why do you have to have an arrow for
I don't
that?
know. My cousin has the same exhaust that you have on yours. Oh, it sounds good, don't it? 950 Sport. Can you be Monday? Oh, yeah, I read that.
Yeah,
That
about your
look
garage.
on Miss R.N.G prices, right?
Yeah.
Your thoughts on the Overland 1000. What happened to your spin-on oil filter adapters? So, the spin-on oil filter adapters, I decided that I wasn't going to sell them. I was just going to tell everybody go to Mr. RPM and buy them. They're 105 over there. I could sell them. I could make like 30 bucks on them. I don't need to. I don't need to sell them. And they're not something that's worth putting on my shelves to take up room because I operate out of my home. So the little room that I have here, I have to maximize it for the stuff that does sell and move.
Mm-hmm.
So if I get a building, I'll be able to buy those Mr. RPM oil filters. I'll be able to sell them.
Yep.
But they're not an item that I would move enough to use up shelf space here. And I would rather I would rather not make $100 out of a month maybe and take up less space on my shelf and have something here that people actually need, like would need that can't get. Bearings, ball joints, belts. I stock a crap load of belts because I sell a crap load of belts. Because I sell the OEM belts way cheaper than any dealer could even touch. The dealers are locked in by Cfmoto with their pricing. I'm not. I can get away with not price gouging. So I sell a lot of Cfmoto belts, so that's something that takes up a lot of space. And other things, it all adds up. So I try to only stock the things, I don't want to say that make me money, but it's true. Stock the things that make me money. And stock the things that move. Stock the things that don't sit around and collect dust.
Yeah, because it's hard to just...
The oil filters, if I were to guesstimate, as many people as messaged me and asked me, has probably been about 10 in 3 months. So if I would order those oil filters, I have to spend $7,000, which is a lot of oil filters. That's a pallet of them. So I would sell maybe 30 in a year and still have, I don't know how many left. That's just the gist of it.
You got a little bit on each one.
Hope you guys are having an awesome weekend. We're trying. Hope you guys are too. Change the color of the text on the website. The white is hard to read. So, to be honest with you, I change it to the color that makes it easier for me to read while I'm editing it. That's why it's white. Any other color, the color options that I have, it's worse. Just be glad it's white. But I do understand what you mean. Meet a guy at an event. Told him about your clutch kits, and we're better than. And he will order a clutch. Heck yeah, awesome. Thank you. When will you be going back to work? Don't want to bother you on vacation. Wednesday, brother. Wednesday.
Yep, Wednesday.
We'll be back Wednesday. Why replace the clutch? Cfmoto was talking to the dealer yesterday, and he said the Cfmoto fixed the problem in all the clutches, but he's a dealer. So no, Cfmoto didn't fix the problem in the clutches. Cfmoto didn't change any springs, didn't change the weights. I've proved this in other videos because people are saying that the dealers are telling people this. They're lying. Cfmoto did not. They still use the same springs and the same weights across all the models. And so our kits, I've explained this a million times. I'm not going to explain it again. Buy one of my kits. You'll see if you don't like it, send it back. It's easy. Trust me, because when you put it in, you're going to go, oh, this is what.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So,
Yep.
we
And
are
go on
getting
different
ready.
videos.
Yeah, I have videos explaining all this. It's one of those repeat things. I'm not trying to be a hothead or nothing. It's just, I say that same thing like 45 times a day or more to people who message me. We are getting ready to head back to West Virginia for. Heck yeah, there you go. Chrome battery cells, Bluetooth battery that tells you the voltage and temperature and keeps track of how the battery is performing with a free app. Heck yeah. 620. What do you suggest to improve the low end torque for the machine? Oh, awesome. So for the 600, we recommend the SRM3 Helix we sell and our primary clutch kit. It's amazing in that machine. It's amazing. It's what I run in mine. I'm just trying to keep up with everything, guys.
I know, it's too hard with two of them.
It is. It's really hard. Chrome battery cells, Bluetooth battery that tells you the voltage. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you already seen that.
All right, so if I skip you guys, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to skip. It's just they're going like fast.
We got 2 of these lives going, and it's really hard to keep up.
2 of them. Clutch kit you sent me, my 800 is working great. Took it on a 300-mile ride in West Virginia about 6 weeks ago. Going back, heck yes.
Good for you. That's awesome.
Thank you. I will check out your video. Yeah, definitely, brother, because they'll explain a lot more than me just sitting here being repetitive. You know what I mean? Like I said, not trying to be a hothead, but there's a lot of other questions going on here that I got to try to keep up with. Nathan, you guys ever think of testing top-end rebuild kit from eBay for the Z-Force in a video? I just did one at half the cost of the other UT. So I haven't actually played with that one, but I know quite a few people who have and say it's great. I know a dealer suggesting to put one in at least stage 1 upon purchase as a clutch gets it great. Yeah, a lot of the dealers are recommending our primary kit upon purchase, and we have a lot of dealers worldwide. We sell everywhere. India, Australia, Canada, Mexico, New Mexico.
There was someone else we went to, and I can't remember. France? Was it
France? I have dealers in France. Yeah. We have R.N.G dealers globally. So,
and it's smart to put those in because they're so smooth compared to your jerkiness whenever you first get in it.
John says, I run his kit. Guaranteed it's better than others. Absolutely.
Thank you.
How many types of Helix do you carry? SRM1 and SRM3. Any new kits coming up? So we have some changes coming, some minor changes on some things. We only carry 2 Helixes. We can make any Helix you want. So if you want a custom Helix, reach out to me and I'll have you a custom Helix made. And it won't cost any extra. It'll be the same money as a regular Helix. If you want something custom, we can do it. So I myself am going to try to work on a third Helix, a third option that I've been playing with and wanting to test and do a bunch of things with. So right now we only have 2 because the 2 that we have do such a fine job all across the board. And there's really no room for more, honestly. But there's always those select few people who need something different. So I want to get a kit for them guys.
Yep.
But I can pretty much dial in any kit you want. And the thing, I actually kind of wanted to talk about clutches today. So this is a good option. Or good opportunity. Sorry, my words ain't there. So, like I always have people message me, what stage do you got? What stage you got? We don't do stages. Stages in my book are a money laundering scheme. I mean, stages are a money grab.
Right off the shelf deal.
Right, pick it and pull it. Hey, do you got a stage 3 for a 600 touring? Absolutely. Got a box right here. Let's send this to him and hope and pray that it works and he don't call and bitch and complain. So what sets us aside from everybody else is you got Bob over here who has a 600 touring with stock tires. He's mild trail riding, pulls a trailer. I tell him what Helix to get, and then when he orders the primary kit, he tells us this on the website, and I put a kit together for him. Then you got Joe over here, right over here, 600 C4 600. Let's say he put 30-inch tires on it. I've seen this happen. I don't recommend it, but I've seen it happen. And he says, I do lots of mud. So, what this guy does are two completely different, I'll get to it, two completely different kits. And if I offered them only in stages, a stage 1, 2, or 3 wouldn't do this guy any good. And a stage 2 or 1, 2, or 3 wouldn't do this guy any good because the stages would just be. When you say stages to me, I'm thinking like I get it in a minute. I'm thinking like a clutch for race cars. Like you got this guy who street drives his car. He wants a stage 1 kit. Then you got this guy who street drives, but he drag races a little bit. Maybe he wants a stage 2 clutch, different materials. Then you got this guy over here who has big old fatty drag race tires on his shit, pumping out 1,000 horsepower. He needs stage like 9,000 to get the maximum amount of friction between his clutch disc and his clutch, everything. Different material. That's a different kind of. When tuning these clutches, there's no stage. There's no 1, 2, or 3, or 9, or 10, or 50, or 1,000. There's no stage. It needs to be dialed in for your riding because there's no one size fits all. There's no everybody rides the same. There's none of that. Now, if you do get a group of people that, let's say South Carolina. Let's talk South Carolina. All them guys, they ride the same. So, yep, you get a stage 1 mud hole kit, or a stage 2 mud hole kit, or a stage 3 mud hole kit. Then it boils down to, are you driving tractor tires or you just got some 30s or something? You know what I mean? I can go on and on and on about it all day, but this is why we tune kits per the rider's needs and what they need. We got kits for farmers who only care about torque to pull trailers. They don't drive them past 15 miles an hour. We got people who do a mix of things. That's the difference. Now, what side was what?
On Facebook. It was
Where?
hilarious.
Where?
You said clutch kits belong on stages. Or they belong on stages. That's where. Or musicians belong on stages, you said. Somewhere. I don't know. It's over there somewhere. You got
Love
a lot
the
of...
shirt, thanks. I run his kit, guaranteed it's better than others. I know a dealer suggesting, yeah, we read that. You guys ever think of testing top? Yeah, read that. I think I need to order another Peon Polaris sticker to give to my son so he can put it on his Polaris Sportsman. That's funny, Robert.
There it is.
I bought your primary kit, got a tune, put on 30-inch tires. Would the Helix be any benefit? Yes. Yes, the Helix would, especially when you go with a bigger tire. Because what machine do you have? I'll need to know that so I know which Helix to tell you to get. Because the two Helix, they cover different things, But let's say you have a U-Force 1000 or a Z950, 30-inch tires, go with our SRM3 Helix, clock it to B2. It's going to put the power to the ground. You're still going to have some top end. It's going to be awesome, smooth, and linear through the whole shift. The Helix is always an added benefit because it helps slow the shift or make the shift faster, depending upon what you want, what settings you use. That's what I wanted to talk about, and I got way veered off. So, yeah, the Helix will help tune the secondary to accommodate for the 30s, and it essentially give you your stock power back plus some, or plus a lot, usually. So that's what I was going to touch base on. We only carry 2 Helixes because there's 1,000 different ways to skin a cat. There's 1,000 different ways to tune a clutch. Probably 50,000 ways to do it. And I could do the same thing with the same kit with different adjustments. So let's say I used one spring on 3 different kits, but each kit had a different weight or clocked differently. So you don't have to have 40 Helixes with different angles because you can make one helix pretty much cover them all just by spring adjustment or changing the spring. But when you go too heavy on a spring, which is what we don't recommend doing, too much wear and tear on the clutch, it's unneeded, when you can do the same thing going lighter. But if you go too light, then you have belt slip. So there is a stop there, you know. You don't want to go too light, but you also don't need to go too heavy to do it either. So that's what sets us apart, I guess. Live streams are challenging sometimes. Oh, yes.
Especially when you have two of them going.
From my 800 looking great, yeah. Lost signal for a minute. Did you say anything about the 1000 meg? I didn't because picking up new one wondered. I didn't. You're talking about the Yamaha, the R-Max? If so, that's a badass rig. My U-Force 500 just refurbished. New Ultimax belt got bad judder pulling off R.N.G. New spring. What else should I try? The Ultimax belt is the problem. We don't recommend the Ultimax belt. We recommend OEM belts. That's why I don't sell aftermarket belts. I only sell the OEM belts. Because the aftermarket belts, they're not good. I haven't found a good one yet. If there is one out there somebody wants me to try, tell me about it. I'll buy it. I'll try it. I'll see what it does. But as of right now, I have not found one that works as good and lasts as long as the OEM. So the Ultimax belts, they used to be good once upon a time. They used to hold up good and everything, but they just not the same. Can talk a bit about your secondary spring. Depends upon what you want to know, what machine you have, because we don't recommend that spring for everything. Because the Cfmoto spring is actually a good spring. It's not bad at all. So we mainly use that spring on different setups. It'd be best to probably call me and let me go over that one-on-one with you. Because it's just better for me to understand what you need, your riding style. You may not need a spring, you know what I mean? And we're not here to sell you something you don't need. We're only going to sell you something that you do need. And a lot of people, they don't even need our Helix. And I tell them, you don't need our Helix. Yeah, I could have made a sale there, but I'd rather not. If you don't need it, you don't need it. Yep. So you're better off to give me a call. Give Tanya a call and, see if I'm around. My phone number's on the website. See if I'm around or whatever, or message me and schedule a time to call me. Message me on Facebook and schedule a time to call me, and then I'll be at the phone waiting. Yep. Don't be late though, because I don't wait. If you're supposed to call me at 12 and you didn't call it at 11:48, I'm out. And I got stuff to do, because I've had people do that. I'm gonna call you at this time, then they call it like 8 o'clock at night. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. Understand, I talk to a lot of people daily. Stages are for rock bands, he says. Absolutely. Absolutely. They got these people brainwashed, man. I get messages all the time. You got a stage 3? And then I have to tell them. I'm swapped SR1 for my 1000 to 800XC with same spring. Divided by you. Running 27s on the... So, you're going to have to call me and tell me what spring you got. Because not everybody gets the same spring. Not everybody gets the same weights. You're going to have to call me and tell me what spring you got for me to tell you if it's going to work on that 800XC or not. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'll be getting that higher stall kit tomorrow. Can't wait to install. Oh, we did talk, but yeah, I still can't answer your question here because I don't remember. Hell.
What?
I have no idea.
What the hell?
I don't know.
You get rid of that?
I'm trying. Probably have to be on a computer. Oh, won't let me do nothing. I'll ban him on the computer. Oh.
There you go.
There you go. There we go.
Slaw Dog said something up there too.
Slaw Dog said. Oh yeah, see? That's it. Changing a spring. Minor changes is all you need sometimes. Yep. He's got the... Slaw Dog has the SRM3 Helix. Clocked at B2 and loves it. I believe he was clocked at C1 before or B1 before or something. But different clocks do different things. Is the body roll on the Overland a problem? No. But I am thinking about taking off the sway bar so it's more stable. Because one thing I did know is when I slide it around corners like I do, the tire in the back wants to lift up. I almost rolled it while I was by myself riding. And it'd have been all bad. So I'm thinking about deleting the sway bar so it makes that tire go lower and contact the ground instead of coming up off the ground. And then just adjusting the shocks to accommodate the no sway bar. But there's no body roll really that I have a problem with. Now I am going to do a video on shock adjustment because I've been playing with adjustments and found a nice adjustment that pretty smooth. Wanted to thank you guys for being available for questions and help when there is not a ton of info out there about working on safety. No problem at all, Nathan. Robert, a lot of people send me a lot of videos, buddy. I probably did. I don't know. I get a ton of messages every single day. Every single day. So if I did, maybe I replied or maybe I didn't. I don't know. Sometimes I'll watch a video and then I'll get sidetracked and can't reply. But you got to understand, I talk to 200 people a day. Probably a lot. I'm on the phone a lot. And here this weekend, because it's the holiday, I've been ignoring the phone quite a bit. You know. So, trying to have me a break. It's rough. It's rough being a redneck. Yeah.
I don't think really anything else has popped up.
Did we cover it all? Did we make anybody mad over the stages? Absolutely, Michael. Thank you. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate you, buddy. Yep, you send me a message, just be patient. I'll get to you,
Yep.
You know. I understand everybody would like me to get to them as soon as possible, but
sometimes it don't happen like that.
Sometimes it don't, yeah. Sometimes it does, sometimes it don't.
It just depends.
Just depends upon how busy I am, what I'm doing, and I gotta have some me time too.
What'd you see?
What is that hanging? A bungee cord?
Yeah.
What's it go to? So, is anybody working tomorrow? Are you working tomorrow?
No, I'm off tomorrow.
Did I say you could be off tomorrow?
I don't know.
Did I say Tanya could be off tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
I did?
You let her be off tomorrow.
Oh. I guess I'm a nice guy.
Yep.
Do I have to pay her to be off tomorrow?
I don't know.
I do pay her. I do give her holiday pay. I'm nice like that. Kevin says yes.
So yes with a mean face?
Yeah.
Oh, that's because he has to work tomorrow. A lot of people do.
I noticed that.
And it's weird.
But also a lot of people don't. It's like...
At work watching this, Michael is...
Oh, jeez, buddy. Man, that sucks. Working till the 5th, but getting paid to watch you guys. Well, I guess that's a plus, brother. Number one clutch guy, so you are a very busy redneck. Yeah.
He is.
You guys wouldn't believe. We sell a ton of kits. Every single day. It's I thought for sure we'd run out of Cfmotos by now, but boy, was I wrong.
They keep popping up.
Yeah. I mean...
It's good. It's very good.
Yeah, I bet you we sell the most kits than any other place out there. It's not bad, buddy. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So that's my main focus is that. But I do know Cfmoto's coming out with a whole different clutch next year, or trying to for next year. I got a little bit of inside scoop on that, so we already ahead of the game. Yep. Probably even be the first ones with a kit for it. So I just have to wait and see what unit it is that they release so I can buy one and start testing.
Yep.
Yep, it is. Well, we should probably jump off of here and go take a nap.
Or get something to eat.
Or go find a swimming hole to jump in. It's hot out here. It's not hot, it's just muggy.
Yeah, very muggy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, everybody's kind of being quiet now.
Yeah, I answered all their questions. Yeah. We've been on here for an hour.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Right. So we got 10 on Facebook, and we got
28 on YouTube.
28 on YouTube. We was up in the 50s on YouTube. Which I haven't been YouTube live in a hot minute. Figured I'd try it on the phone because normally I go live with the camera and the laptop, and it's all... Yeah, it's just too hot out here for all that.
Very hot.
Cfmoto might have a dirt bike with KTM. I don't know about all that, but it's a possibility for sure. And if they do, I'm going to be the first one to buy it. Got a grease recommendation. Red and tacky, buddy. Red and tacky. I use Wolf's Head. But any marine grade high temp grease will work. Anybody up here?
Nope.
So. Well, we could go get some food. I'm fat. I'm losing poundage by the second here. I hope you guys have a good 4th of July.
Yes.
Maybe we'll try and do a live again tomorrow.
You too, Robert.
We'll try because we'll be off. So I don't know if we'll get anywhere because it is the 4th of July. People might not watch. But we want to thank you guys for stopping and watching and hanging out with us. It's always appreciative. And peace out and God bless. Have fun, guys. We'll see you next Sunday, if not tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
See if I know how to do this.
Well, you